Investing in real estate can be a great way to generate passive income and build wealth, but it can be overwhelming for beginners if you don't know how to get started. So in this short video, we'll talk about the top 5 ways you can invest in real estate so you can understand the basics. You've got to figure out your budget, find the right property, manage tenants and all that, but there are also some ways to become a real estate investor without quite as many headaches. What's the best way for you to get started? Well, here are the top 5 ways to invest in real estate for beginners. Number 1 is a real estate investment trust, or REIT. A real estate investment trust allows you to invest in large-scale, income-producing real estate. It's really a type of investment fund that owns and usually operates those properties. They can include office buildings, shopping centers, hotels, self-storage facilities, apartments, and single-family homes. It's a way for you to earn a share of the income from those properties, including rental income and property appreciation, without having to actually go out and buy the real estate. It's a good option for beginners who want to invest in real estate but don't have the capital or time to manage a property. Number 2, rental properties. Buying a rental property and renting it out can be a great way to generate passive income. As a landlord, you can earn rental income every month, and at the same time you can benefit from the property appreciating in value over time. Investment rental properties might include single-family and multifamily homes and even vacation homes or commercial buildings. But you need that upfront investment, and you can have ongoing management responsibilities like finding good, reliable tenants, collecting the rent, maintaining the property, and making repairs. I've owned rental properties, both residential and commercial, pretty much my whole life, and I can tell you from experience it can be profitable. But just like anything else, it also has its challenges. You've got to know some things about tenant and landlord laws and property management. If you're getting a mortgage for the investment property, you might typically need a 15 to 25% down payment, and once you own the property, you have to decide how hands-on you're going to be. You can manage the property yourself or hire a property manager. They usually charge 8 to 12% of the rent you collect, but they screen the new tenants, arrange repairs, and handle those late rent payments, or if it comes down to it, evictions. In my opinion, they're worth it. They can also advise you on other things you need, like landlord insurance. Number 3 is real estate crowdfunding. This allows investors to sort of pool their money together to buy real estate. You can find these crowdfunding projects online. Opportunities include residential or commercial properties. It can be a new development or existing property. Like a REIT, it's a way to diversify your real estate assets. And compared with traditional real estate investments, the startup money you need is a lot lower. As an investor, you can share in the profits in the proportion to the amount of money you invest. That makes it more accessible for beginners. Do you have any investment properties? What kind? And how did you get started? Let me know in the comment section down below. Number 4 is house flipping. That means buying a property, renovating it, and selling it for a profit. Investors make a lot of money doing this, but you got to have the capital to buy the property. You've got to know what you're doing when it comes to renovations, and you've got to have the time. You see a lot of people on TV flipping houses. Oh yeah, I was on one of those TV shows years ago, Property Ladder on the TLC network. I was one of those realtors they brought in at the end of the show to evaluate the work. I would price it at around $240,000 and determine what the house was worth after the renovations. And number 5 is house hacking. That involves buying a multi-unit property, living in one unit, and renting out the other units to tenants. This strategy allows you to generate rental income while also living rent-free and reducing your housing expenses. House hacking can be a good option for beginners because it lets you get started in real estate investing without making a huge upfront investment. One of the people I've advised ended up doing this, and for him it was perfect. He's also bought several other multifamily properties and really likes that passive income every month. It's a great way to get started and learn about being a landlord and get your housing expenses paid by your tenants. REITs, rental properties, real estate crowdfunding, house flipping, and house hacking. They all have their advantages and disadvantages, so do your research, do what makes sense for you, and keep an eye on this channel and subscribe to get more information about investing in real estate.